Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn once more. Boy, it's been a while already, glad you're still sticking around. Day 31 it is, we're at the end of fall now. It is pretty cold outside, chaos, the moon looms over us, ominous, and a new day is dawning, at least for now. Beautiful sunrise there, and yeah, my people are waking up just now, ready for a whole day of work. We're still about to finish now a few more constructions here, the heaters, the air vents. I think we have now all the resources in. Someone just needs to do it. And also here with more tailoring and more cooking. Getting grain and buttermelons. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem right now, right? So the grain and the buttermelons, it's pretty far away. So for now we just have to live with that. I hope that we can get an additional storage in here then as well. Or a second freezer. That would actually solve all the problems that we have. One freezer consumes 12 electricity though. So with that, yeah, we do have the balance, but we should not strain it too much. Rita is going to cook us something delicious for this day there as well once more. The right outfit she got, right? Outside, it is now 0 degrees again. We are very close to still harvesting grain once more, but I don't know. We will just see. The question will be answered in this episode. We're at 97% on the progress there. I should have really fertilized it from the get-go. Unfortunately, that was not the case. A few more positive temperatures would help us already to get this finished. We continue with the scavenging because this yields a lot of metal for now. And we have also finished now everything in here. We have a little area to play music on, a little area to play darts. We have quite a lot of heaters, turning the temperature up to 6 degrees now. That's still not enough, right? The fireplace is burning. That's something we're consuming with that now, sticks and hay that we can put in there. We still need to look for more heating though. And that would be also a heating stove. And probably 2 of them should do the trick, right? So we can probably have another one then over here at the end of this corridor to provide enough heating. Or by the freezer. This is not counter-active. Let's have one over here in the middle of that. That provides some heating for this whole area there as well. We don't have any more efficient heating at the moment, so this just has to do. But we have 11 degrees now inside. It's not that bad. We've also brewed the first coffee. That is now being stored and you can drink it. Amber is doing it. There you go. Perfect. It has 4 degrees outside right now. This leads to a bit more growth right now. And actually the first grain is harvestable. So we can actually work on that. Perhaps a bit more temperature and then it should be fine. Common cold. I've been feeling a bit sick lately. It's probably just a cold. Nothing to be done about it. But I hope it won't escalate into something nasty. Please don't try to sneeze into other people's faces. Medicine-wise, we're totally fine. 53 antibiotics. And yeah, we're still in fall though. And as we can see, that grain is now going up. This day is coming to an end though, so it's getting colder again. And let's just hope that the next day will bring us then the final harvest. Rita also leveled up once more for cooking, so she's getting better and better at this. Drinking some coffee is also a joy of life. So those people have it fine right now here. So far so good. My rations are also stashed. We have 700 pickled vegetables right now and 340 grain that is freezing outside. So this is okay. And the harvest is growing, right? So this is coming along perfect. And we'll actually also bring in the first harvest in already. Next up on the list, I would also like to have some batteries now. We can afford them. So having a bunch of them here, or just beside my house really, serves us, right? So let's have 2 of them for now. 40 alloys and some electronics, but we have plenty of them. And there's the harvest now coming along. We have started on that. Very good. Very, very good. Every single piece counts for more coffee and more food. Thunderstorm? And I also just love how the game handles actually the change of seasons, right? It's not like with one day you have winter, but it's rather fluctuating a lot between the seasons, just like in real life. And as we can see, we have it really cozy inside with 16 degrees now and 17 degrees here. Well, it's pretty cold, -3 outside. So at least in the house, we have it warm now. Alright, and look at that. We got a new type of aggressive animal. The aggressive bloated insects are now gathering. 15 of them look quite dangerous, honestly. And I hope that they're still adhering to the rule of my corridor here. The flamethrowers are ready, fueled. That's also nice, both of them. And we have all our people here ready as well. Also with their more and more right equipment. So Jack here, check him out. Yep, Jack can now equip the leggings. The same goes with Ken actually has it. Ken goes with the vest and the helmet. And Amber, she will also equip a vest. And then also the leggings. And with that we have a cold tolerance towards 17 negative now. And also Amber here. So this is also the right equipment for all of them to survive some more fighting. Alright, we have a bit of idling around, so let's continue with the salvaging here. I could also have some scavenging over there of these debris there. Quinn, about researching. Let's have a look at that too. And yeah, automated turrets, that's a nice one. Battery optimization, night goggles. That's a very quick one. With that we can shoot in the night. Bench presses, that's going to be very good for physical increase and also happiness. And other than that, advanced research desk. Actually, let's put this to the front. And then we will also have some brewing, but that's a lot of grain that this one needs, so we need more storage then, of course. And also Daniel has the common cold now. Should be fine though. Really the end of fall, every single bit of plus temperatures helps us and we get more grain out of this. And Rita is using this like yes. Yeah, and we also see that more of my settlers are idling or more often. That's just part of winter. I don't have anything to do all the time. The animals attack. Let's take all of my colonists and get them to the camp right away. Rita especially here, she's pretty close to those. I mean, they're pretty slow. It's going to take them some time. Jack, you move up. And I think Ken, you can also move up. There you go. The rest will stay down here. And Daniel, you're just going to watch. Who's got a good weapon there? Rita, you've got a good weapon. That's it. I actually need more melee weapons now that I think about it. At least it's daytime, so we don't need light. There they're coming. And we are so ready for the bloated. Oh, and it seems like they're going to ignore my traps. Ken is super enthusiastic about combat. It makes him happy. And then we also have... Yeah, the thing is they have AoE damage, right? So they can do damage to several buildings around them by bloating. Like this guy there. Once again, successfully avoided, but as you can see, they're getting a bit more dangerous now. And let's butcher those here. Let's see what they actually have. Might have some meat, then we can cook it too. Yeah, fighting is hungry, makes hungry, and everybody has to eat now something. We We continue with a large burning object. Most definitely a chunk of spaceship was seen crashing in the distance. If it left as it is, anything salvageable will perish in the following days. Yeah, Quinn, you could be ready for this. So let's do another expedition. Spaceship junk. Quinn on its way. We don't really need him here at the moment. He just finished the advanced research task. This is actually something we can build in the meantime if we have a few more electronic components. We're looking at one right now. We have finished the battery. So this is now storing energy for us, right, at a charging rate of 18. In the night, by the way, in the day it's of course more. And with that it's almost full. So if there is an emergency or something like that, we will have then also some buffer. The house will not be dark right away. And lots of insect meat. This is just great for more fiber. There are some debris here, but I didn't see anything particularly interesting. The crash site is still burning and dangerous to work with, so I'll make note of the location for future visits. Alright. Not super successful there, unfortunately. Let's get rid of this shelter here that we still have there. Instruments are now inside. And it actually was enough for us to have the full harvest now, right? So it's almost all of it that we can now salvage. Let's just go and do this. And this will be a lot more grain. Very nice. Food will definitely not be a problem. Amber. Oh, several have pneumonia. That's because they're feeling too cold. It's actually cold tolerance is 9 degrees negative. So that should be fine. Extremely contagious, requires, yeah, antibiotics. You have them. And Rita is doing it and healing them already. And there's more grain coming in. Perfect, perfect. We have most of the harvest here. Another 230 grain are waiting. Oh, Huluku actually managed to get trapped here. This big horned animal. I think we have to kill it. Who can do the job? Amber, she's out there right now. She actually got some metal alloys. That's also great. It's bleeding to death right now, so it's actually in a state of pain. And we probably should give it a quick end. So Ken. They're sleeping right now. I mean, he will survive. Let's kill that animal. He likes combat anyway, right? So he's immediately relieved again once he finds out what type of stuff he needs to do. And he's missing quite a bit. It's dark, unfortunately. There you go. And observe death gives him another 18 boost. Oh, Ken. I wonder why no one likes you. Alright, so also the last harvest is in. With that, yeah, there's no more reason here to worry about my farms. As we can see, the lighting is changing a bit. It's definitely winter now, negative 3 degrees we have. In the building itself, yeah, we're looking at a comfortable 13 degrees here, and in the bedrooms 12 degrees. That is okay. People can live like that for a while. Rita continues with the cooking, while the rest of my crew is, yeah, tending to better clothing. Now, in this case here, of course, it gets a bit more problematic now when they're outside during the deep winter, right? So he's got a temperature tolerance to 17. If we actually drop below that, we'll have to keep everyone in the house itself. But for now, I think it's fine. Jack, how's actually your equipment? I think, yeah, he still has only a t-shirt. He's got the rest though, right? So he's got the full synthetic set. So there's not that much more I can do when it comes to the temperature tolerance. Except perhaps giving him a t-shirt or something like that. A good t-shirt, not something like that, right? But something that actually gives him more. But I don't have anything there yet, I think at least. Alright, so far so good. Handling the torches, everybody's doing his business. We got lots of alloys, we got the electricity flowing. And we have the bench press now. With the alloys, yep, perfect. And this acts as equipment used for relaxation, grants physical experience on use. And of course, we should have this somewhere. Yeah, let's have this somewhere here for the moment, where it's not too busy yet, right? And I mean, I wanted to get my crafting in here, but we just don't have the right size here. And that is actually pretty important for winter too. We scavenged also some CPU cores there, and also synthetic pants there once again. Very nice. And why, Jack, do you suffer a breakdown soon? Probably because you're hungry. Yes, he is hungry. He's just working without actually looking for his needs. But he's very close to finishing, so he really wants to finish that now and be done with it. Researching wise, we should have now also the ability then to build me the advanced research desk. This will consume some. Still not. We still need some electronics. Really hoping that we find them. Important, really. As with them, we can actually go for some higher tech there as well. Jack has reached crafting 8. Perfect. And yeah, I think we could go for oil extraction or insect fats. The oil extraction gives me oil, and we actually do need oil for cooking, right? So in here we got the tasty recipes, and some of them require then oil, like the meat stew, for example. Let's continue onwards with the oil extraction. It will then consume grain. We have plenty of grain, so we'll be able then to have enough of that. We have also enough for 143 meals at the moment. Yeah, that sounds better than it is, most likely. Because it doesn't really sound like much, right? There it is, also finished quickly. Daniel is already on it. I think Daniel, was he a physical guy? No, not really. Still likes it though. Another thing that we can do is, yeah, making a bit of room here. So I'm moving my darts over there. So this is kind of like my leisure activity now. And what I can also do is something like an armchair for relaxation. This improves also the mood. And we do have everything for that, right? So we can have them here, a little place by the fire to sit around and also enjoy. So I might then have me, yeah, some chairs here, right? And then something ornamental there in the corner. Unfortunately, I don't have anything yet, like plants or something like that. That would be just nice right now. Oil extraction has been researched. This is pretty important. With that, we have the oil press now. And we can have a bunch of them outside. Yeah, let's start with 2 for now. Just by my barrels there as well. And yeah, no cute research. What else have we unlocked right now? The first 8 kits we can do, right? But we have a lot of that already. So let's actually go for some... it's 100 grain. We are not really that full on grain yet. Next year we're going to fully start with that. Until then, I probably will not do this. And we might then actually go for just preparation, right? We could go for the animal taming. Brick rooms as an upgrade then for my wooden walls. We can do this easily. Fuel fermentation, battery optimization, sleep training. Survivors need less sleep time to fully rest. This is actually also really good. Let's go ahead with this. And there's my wooden oil press that's coming along. Both of them, and let's just have the vegetable oil here now until we have... I mean, don't forget it's consuming 20 grain, right? So I really don't want to push it too much. How much do we produce? 10 we produce per batch, right? Yeah, I think 10. And in this case here, until we have 20, I guess. And the same applies for this one. There it is, and we got the first vegetable oil now. Liquid oil extracted from grain and used for cooking or in the production of other materials such as fuel. Very important. The oil comes back right here, and with that we have now some tasty recipes unlocked, and that is the meat stew and the veggie stew, right? And this one requires then some oil. It has a huge happiness effect. Also, we have bread now unlocked, by the way, so this is also really nice. And with that, since it doesn't really require that many resources, we can get rid now of the basic stuff, so the grain porridge here, and the veggie soup, and the meat soup, right? The buttermelon pie, let's get also rid of it for now, right? And let's just really go into tasty recipes. A bit of bread here until we have, let's say, 5 bread. And then we have the veggie stew, meat stew. Do we have a lot of meat? Not really. The veggie stew until we also have 5 of that, right? So this is going to be super nice food now. And it does require the right cooking skill as well, and that is 3. And no failure at 5. And Rita is now at cooking... Where is she? Where's Rita? There it is, cooking 6. So perfectly fine, really. No problem there anymore. Animal taming. With that, we can now treat most animals that can be tamed. And tamed animals would require food, medicine, maybe even a place to sleep. Some may have babies, and others would be ideal for camp protection. So this is also something coming into effect. More CPU cores again, so we have plenty of that. And this ruin is gone now, right? There's just these CPU cores now lying around. I wonder what kind of company it is. The latest Ryzen CPUs that we can use. And up here, let's continue with this ruin there and this ruin. And this one here. Want to get as much as possible. They really have nice yields there. We continue with the sleep training. This is going to take a long time. And our little sitting corner here has also been finished. Right, so you can sit here by the fire. You can also just play some music and listen to the music. It's a nice area overall. Makes people happy. It makes them relaxed. And yeah, we also have the first bread in store. And Rita is going to cook more bread now. Alright, we get more aggressive animals again. It's mixed now, 2 bloated and 47 insects. Some of them are also pretty wild. Yeah, this is something where we have it. I might actually, since we have everything for it, I might consider getting me another flamethrower that looks then towards them, right? So somewhere here. And we should also work on some lighting. So how's my balance looking right now? We still have a surplus of 30, and that's even in the night. So that should be fine. And with that, we could have a floodlight, right? That we have then over here. And this is providing the light so we can actually see them when they come in, right? We also will need, of course, power poles delivering then the electricity over. We have that here. And here is a connection. Very good. So that we have power going through that. Super important for now. And hopefully we can also finish this then by tomorrow. It should still take them some time to arrive. Do I have any more weapons? I think we'll also need to start working on better weapons then. I'm still having the short bow here, right? So we have reached the limit. I will get some 2 more bows that we are going to need and some 2 more spears. That's all we have to... we have the crossbow. Yeah, let's actually go with the crossbow instead of the bow, because it's a more powerful one. The spear though, we can actually go in. Earplugs, we don't need more of them for now. Everybody has his own room now, so there's actually no real use for that. Next day it is. Crafting a bit more oil, we're always going to need that, right? And constructing the flamethrower, that's the next important thing. How much fuel do we have? 134, we are looking really fine on that. Also some animal migration over here. New animals that moved to this map. Beautiful sight there once more. And there they are attacking. Ooh, that was quick. In this case, it's daytime at least, so we don't need the floodlight. Where are they exactly? Over there, alright. It's going to take them a while before they get here, right? So we will be able to finish that flamethrower there. There's the floodlight now. And there's the flamethrower. Perfect. So we have 3 of them now. And then we can actually get my soldiers up here now, right? So let's actually get all of them in. Ken, this is very dangerous. And Jack, you go up here. And Ken, you're going to stay here. Daniel, he's just the doctor. And there the fighting starts. This time though we have all the traps, right? So no animal that actually dropped it. Look at that. When they explode, they actually damage their own kind as well. This is super helpful. And with that, they're dying like flies. Also, there is another one that explodes. I think then also we have the bloated ones. They still take some time, right? Yeah, they're here in the forest right now. Very good. Flamethrowers, no problem really. And with that, it's over already again. This was very successful. So of course, as you can see, those groups are getting a bit more dangerous now. More diverse, right? Lots to butcher again with all the insect meat that we can make some fiber out of this thing. And everybody's going back to his business. And we continue onwards then. In the next episode, winter is finally upon us. And yeah, I think we are well prepared for anything that is coming our way here. Stay tuned!